I don't mind him talking about me.
All right.
I mean, you've heard the songs that he did.
I didn't.
Wait a minute, I think we got Eddie. What about it?
That's right.
Z100.
Yeah, is Mr. Brown there?
He's right here.
How you doing?
All right, how you feeling? What's your name?
Pretty good. Listen, I just want to know, do you take the same Stay Young pills as Dick Clark?
Did I do what?
Do you take the same Stay Young pills as Dick Clark?
Oh, come on now.
Well, I wish I had something as good as Dick, but I'm holding in there anyway.
Z100.
Ignacio. I would just like to say that my parents really like how he sings, and I just heard a few of his songs now. I think he sings pretty good.
This is Noel from Newark, and I'd just like to ask him, would he ever consider doing Saturday Night Live after what Eddie Murphy's done to him?
I want to do it again. I had the pleasure of doing it with Jenny Curtis. What? No.
You want
Tony Curtis' daughter.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name?
Jamie Lee.
Yo, Jamie Lee, please don't get mad with me.
How could you
But I had the
forget
pleasure-
that woman?
Well, she's very pretty, you know, but
Makes my body twitch.
I'm going to do it very... I hope to do it again real shortly.
All right, thanks for calling. Hi, you're on there with James.
Yes, well, Mr. Brown, I was wondering, who are your favorite artists when you were growing up?
Louis Jordan. The man who made Caledonia.
And he's also
What make your big head so hard?
he was also fond of John Philip Sousa.
Do you have a personal favorite as to a song?
Say that again?
Do you have any favorite songs? Do you have any song that sticks out as your favorite?
There are a lot of artists sing a lot of songs that I like. Because personally, I like Please, 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 and Papa's Bag, It's a Man's World, Sex Machine. But I like That's Life and things like that. I like When a Man Loves a Woman, Jackie Wilson things.
Percy.
Lonely Teardrops.
I was so surprised to see wanted to accept an award in the name of Jackie Wilson. That was such a...
That was so great.
It
But
kind of
Jackie
stunned
was,
me.
Yeah, Jackie was one of my real good friends. He gave me a harder time than any other entertainer because Jackie was such a hard worker.
Well, he could sing, couldn't he?
Oh, and could dance. He was very good.
Fan-
Hello.
Get this.
Often imitated but never duplicated, Mr. James Brown. You're on the air.
How you doing? Can we just hear that one famous yell? That you know, just let it give it your best shot.
All right, let me lean him back from the microphone so it doesn't blow out the speakers. You ready?
Oh, good God.
You got it. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Try me.
You can do us all a favor,
Yes.
okay? And give Ross Britton an original solo injection.
Uh-oh.
Well,
We're gonna wait till the
will
end of the
talk
show.
about
Only one
that.
that can do it. The end of the show?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because the man desperately needs it.
Oh, come on now.
All right, how you doing?
What's going on? Where you calling from?
Niece is Diana Ross. Is that true?
Did you say that again?
Diana Ross is your niece, huh?
No, no, I won't let her be my niece. She's too beautiful for that.
You're older now.
Get out of here. Goodbye. Apartment.
Yeah. Well, I want to know, you guys haven't played Oops Upside Your Head. And I went since 6 o'clock. Now, I want to know if James Brown can sing along with you guys.
Yeah, we're going to ask him to sing along with Mr. Leonard on Oops Upside Your Head a little bit later on when he leaves, okay? All right? That's Mr. Leonard's dream.
All right.
That's it.
We'll do that a little bit later on the show. James, I'll tell you what I want to do for a second here. I'm going to play a song for you this morning, all right?
Do that, please.
Let me go back to the Z Morning Zoo Soul Injection Library and play a song for James Brown.
My heart is crying.
And I don't think he'd like to follow you much either.
Well, I'm telling you, it was. I still didn't like to follow him.
It's 9:23. Our special guest this morning, a legend, James Brown.
Good morning.
Hello,
Hi, Miss Brown.
James Brown, because you can't like James Brown.
You've really been a part of a lot of people's adolescence, and thank you.
Love you, and God bless you.
You too.
The singers and the songs. And I guess sometimes when you're a musician, you concentrate on your music and your performances. And I think a lot of them have a tendency to forget the joy that they gave us, the music lovers, over the years. It's a business to you, but there are a lot of us who grew up to your music. And, for instance, certain things that happened as I was a teenager, as I was growing up, I relate to a James Brown's. I remember the song called...
That's right.
Remember Don't Be a Dropout?
Oh, I love you, man.
That's a great song. And I was a little baby DJ in Mobile,
God
Alabama.
bless you. God
And I never will forget, one of my best friends was a guy named Ricky Williams. He worked at the Soul
That's
Station.
right.
And
Ricky,
we
a
were-
good friend of mine.
Yeah, he was a very good friend of yours, and he said,
Yeah.
he one day said, Scott, James Brown's coming over. You got to come meet him. And I was on the air that night and couldn't meet you. But anyway, thank you very much from myself and all our friends here at Z100 for giving us what you gave us, the memories and the music. Hello, Z100.
Phil.
Yeah, I'm
Scott
all
trying to do
right.
something to
My
my
father's
head.
a pretty big fan of yours, and I just want to ask you if you could say hello to Walt and Clifton.
Hello, Walton Clifton and family, and also hello to you.
Yeah, all right. My name's Rob.
Hello, Rob.
Thank you, Rob. Hello, Z100.
Hi, James. My
Hello.
name is Bob from North Bergen. Grew up listening to your music, and I just want to say you are the godfather of soul. And I just want to ask you, whatever happened to the Flames?
The Flames, in different places. Bobby Bud went out on his own, and Bobby Bennett, he's doing some producing. Johnny Terry's doing some producing, and hey, the cats got a great life, but hopefully one day we'll get on the stage together because we're going to probably get on the stage at the Apollo Theater.
Well, I want
James Brown and the original famous Flames at the Apollo. Woo! It's 9:27 at Z100. It's time for the Horoscopes. Here's Claire and Mr. Leonard.
All right.
Aries, go directly to the head person with your ideas. It brings great results.
For Taurus, your charm turns a relationship around at this time.
Gemini, if you can maintain equilibrium, you may get the upper hand.
For Moonchild,
Days may come if you get things into motion, so go for it.
all right, for Virgo, you may have problems on the job because a colleague leaves, but this is an opportunity for you.
Have anything to memory.
What's your sign, James?
Taurus the Bull.
Taurus. Did you hear that one? Your charm turns a relationship around at this time.
Oh!
In other words,
For Scorpio, postponing paperwork could cost you a lot of money.
Sagittarians, a long-awaited decision favors you and is just what you need.
For Capricorn, meetings are huge successes. You receive surprising support.
Aquarians, adversaries just need coaxing and they can be your allies.
And for Pisces, is like JR who's on vacation. Romantic companions want you to take the initiative.
And that's the Horoscopes.
hello, Z100. You're on the air.
Hello, this is Michael Jackson, and I just want to say one thing.
It's so funny because the other day Ross says, James Brown, you sure any of our listeners know James Brown? The lines are jammed.
They're jammed. Nobody
Everywhere.
can get in.
Let's go to the phones. Mr. James Brown's hotline. Hello.
Hello, good morning. My name's Tony LaPani. I'd like
Hello.
to speak to Mr. James Brown. How are you? Listen,
What?
I'd just like to say that I've been a faithful listener to you since 1968 when I was down at Fort Benning, Georgia, and
Yes.
at Fort Gordon, Georgia. I was at your
Right.
place.
Yes.
Then they shipped me over to Vietnam in 1969, and let me tell you, you made my stay there a little bit easier. And all of us from the 5th Infantry at Quan Tri, you made our day.
Well, you
made
know,
us have
I-
a nice time through the bad times.
well, I tell you,
Faithful listener since.
I love coming over there, and I tell you, if I had to do all over again, I'd like to go under better circumstances.
Me too.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's another thing. I just thought of another way that you entered into people's lives was in the service. There were a lot of servicemen because they were fighting for their country. We'd have to go places, even in World War II, in Vietnam, and you know it's so common to go into a barracks or something and hear a James Brown record playing
That's right.
because it reminded them of home.
Well, I went through the jungles in Vietnam, visited the fellows, and hopefully they would hurry them come back home because I'm sure they didn't want to be there under those circumstances because, you know, nobody wanted to be in war, that people want to be in love.
That was the thing that I disagreed with when the Vietnam War was. A lot of people were mad at the entertainers for going over there. I mean, what's wrong with James Brown or anyone else for going over to entertain him? That's what, you know, I just never could understand the protest in that particular
You're a
aspect.
good man.
Hello,
morning.
Z100.
Hi, my name's Nancy Muti. First of all, I have two questions.
Yes.
First, I want to tell you that I love your music.
Thank you very much.
And one of my questions is, what do all those grunts and moans mean?
Say that again.
What do all those
Grunts and moans mean?
grunts
It
and moans?
means, struggle, pain, happiness, and the idea of kind of reiterating the things that have happened. Yeah. It means soul.
You got it.
Got that right.
Don't pay that guy no attention.
9:37.
Yes, even if you're a couch potato like I am, you can get down or get up
Out of sight.
by going over to the Essex Weight Loss Centers in New York. Here's the number to call, 212-689-0600. In New Jersey, 201-368-0444. And I can tell you right now, you look better, you'll feel better.
And your weight will go out of sight.
No, it'll go down, James. When you lose weight at the Essex Weight Loss Center, you can lose all the weight you want to for half the price. That's at the Essex Weight Loss Center in New York. Call 212-689-0600. In New Jersey, 201-368-0444.
9:39 of the Zoo. Thank you, James. We'll resume the James Brown Soul Patrol on Z100 after these messages.
I love her. I love her to death.
I just wanted to call and say thank you because your music has just made my life so much better.
I thank you very, very much. And God bless you.
Thank you.
Good Radio Z100 945. Here's the president of the Soul Patrol Club, Ross Britton.
If you're hopping and bopping, it's going to be sunny, hot, and humid today, a high around 90 degrees. 76 degrees at the Empire State Building right now. 73 at the shore on the Z Morning Zoo.
You're on the air with Mr. Soul, James Brown.
Hi, James Brown. Soul Brother #1, you're one of my favorites. You are tremendous. I have a couple of questions for you.
Yes.
I was wondering, how did Elvis Presley affect your career?
Made it better.
Really?
Yes.
Were you friends with him?
No, when he wore tight pants, I had a chance to wear mine tighter.
And you were a successful bantamweight fighter.
No,
what made you switch?
Lightweight. Well, it was easier, safer, and I last longer.
And besides, you're a great singer. It would have been a waste of talent. Yeah, he is tremendous. How do you move like that? That's my question. I love you, James. Just take care of yourself.
God bless you.
God bless you.
In a good mood like that no more. I like to hear people like that. Up and at 'em. 946. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, good morning. May I talk with James today? Thank you.
Thank you.
For all those years when I was a kid growing up in Brooklyn, and we used to wait on lines, that were all the way around the block at the Apollo and whatever, and I just can't say enough. I don't think that you've gotten your dues. I think somebody needs to really give you some recognition, sir.
Well, between Scott, Mr. Leonard, and the whole staff here, and you, I'm doing pretty good.
For you to come on back to the Apollo.
Well, we want to come back to the Apollo. We'll be back to Yankee Stadium. We'll be back to Roosevelt Stadium. We'll be everywhere.
That was a serious record player.
Hey, that was a serious mama, boy. She was in love with James Brown.
Everybody needs a serious mama once in a while. It's 9:48 in the morning. James, tell us about your new recording.
Along with the beat, we're trying to put something on people's mind. We're coming as far as we can come with the weapons and things. We'd like to get away from the weapons and just have some fun and make love and enjoy ourselves. But we're asking all the world leaders to come to the table.
Life's too short, James. Life's too short.
No, life is long. That's what we're trying to do, extend it. Put an extension on life. And
all right.
Nuclear weapons.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the new record by James Brown and Africa Bambaataa called Unity Part 1.
Everybody over there! Singing education! Everybody over here! We all need respect!
Hello?
Where'd he go? You were there a minute ago.
Hello?
You there?
Yes.
All right, now you got in an automobile accident and got laid up for a while?
Yeah, I was in the hospital for over a year.
Oh, my God.
And now I have a nice nurse, and I'd like James Brown to say hello to her.
What's her name?
Hello, Dorothy. Hello, Dorothy.
Is she smiling?
Oh, she's grinning?
When you get tired of him, try me.
He's always pitching in there. Yep.
May I stick with James Brown, please?
Yeah.
I just want to tell you that my mother and everybody down at Lee's Sweet Shop, I've been talking about you all morning long. That's all they're talking about.
Save some of the sweets for me and Scott, because Mr. Leonard don't need no more. Hey.
And I'd like to ask you one question.
Right?
Since you have this new album out, when and where will you be touring? Because I'd love to see you.
Well, Scott and I are thinking about doing it now, and Ross and Mr. Leonard are going to be our backup.
All right. Because I go to school in Vermont, and I don't think you'll be coming up that way.
No, we don't do a lot of Vermont
I used to come up to Burlington. I used to come up to Burlington a lot, but I'll probably be in the Springfield area. Get it together while you're in the school. You only have one chance at it.
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
You know what I was thinking about? When's your next appearance in the Newark area?
We are.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's really what we want to do.
Tell your agent to call us up. We want to sponsor a couple shows, man. We want to have a Z100 night.
You just said it.
We want to get on stage, and we want our people to be there to have a chance to see you.
All right.
I'm wet with that.
Thank you so very, very much.
Let's do that.
We will take care of that right away.
Call my friend Scott over there at Radio City Music Hall. Scott said we'll get this thing rolling.
Let's go back to the phones.
Boy, if you got a tape recorder, you better run it, folks.
I'm crouching down in the corner myself.
You talk about classic. Mr. Leonard is going to join James Brown and do Oops, Upside Your Head. And that's coming up next.
From our new...
At 9:58, ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll history is being made as we pair up the godfather of soul, Mr. James Brown, with Mr. Leonard.
Say oops, upside the head. Say oops, upside the head. Upside
upside the head. Said oops upside the head. One more time. Oops upside the head. Said oops upside the head.